Good day, fine people. A very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick on the zxspectrum 128K, looking at a homebrew called King's Valley, published by RetroWorks in 2009. They're a Spanish outfit. This game also came out on the Commodore 64 and the MSX, and it's based on a DOS game, I think, from 1985. It's a platformer involving puzzle bits where you must go round a pyramid collecting tools to outfox the mummies and get to this exit that's in the middle there that's now going to disappear. So we're in a tomb, in a pyramid. We've got to collect all the jewels and avoid those other things. Nice music playing. If you collect a sword, you can throw that, there we go, and kill the enemy, but they will regenerate, and you can pick up that again. You can't jump when you're holding an item, so I won't be able to do that. So the further you go throughout the game, there's different tools that do different things. Okay, now if you want to play this game and haven't already, you can get it from Spectrum Computing and probably World of Spectrum, play it in emulation. So I'm trying to get all these works. Am I stuck there? I don't know. So there's two mummies there trying to get me all the way along. The arcade, well, the DOS game had 15 levels. I presume this might be similar, or there might be a few more. So you're an archaeologist in this tomb trying to collect jewels and escape. So I've got that one jewel left in the top left. It's moving okay. I do like the movement there, and it's an original idea. My lives in the top right where it says rest, score, and then high score. Right, there's a bit of an AI where the enemy's trying to get you. So now the door's opened, and I should be able to go through there if I hit the button. There we go. It's dodgy game baiting. Could be checks here and got me first second go, and I've done level 1 on my first go, so that's promising. So that's Pyramid 1 done. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Put your favourite Egyptian game below. I go on to the next pyramid. Count those pyramids quickly. Is there 15? Maybe. So this time, as well as got the sword as a tool, we've got those red pickaxes, and I think we need those to dig through certain ledges to get to the jewels that we require. So a little bit like Lemmings in that respect, though, getting the different things. The further you get, the more tools there will be. Exciting stuff, platformer, puzzle bits. If you want to see other zxspectrum games we've reviewed, we review the classic stuff on a Saturday and a homebrew on Wednesday. They're all in a playlist there. We've been doing it for quite a while, so if you want to catch up on a few of them or see if your favourite one's there, click on the link in the description below, which is a Spectrum playlist, or you can click on my username, which takes you to the channel page. Now I think this level is a bit bigger. It's not just single screen, this one. I think we go to 2 screens, there's a bit to do. But the idea is the same. So there's probably an order to doing this. Once you've done it once, you can do it every time. I've dropped down, and I've got I think I've got stuck. I've done that wrong and I can't get out. Now there should be a button somewhere to abort the level if you go wrong. There's no timer running down here. No timer at all. How do I get out of here? We gotta get out of this place. Boo 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 boo. If it's the last thing we ever do. Well, I'm not walking like an Egyptian. If I do, I'm incredibly stuck. Right, okay. Press everything. Looks like sometime later required here. I'm on another live now, I'm just continuing on. Apparently R, if you press R, that gets you onto, that loses your life and you can abort there. If you completed this game, then let me know in the description below. Other Egyptian games you might have heard of are Oh Mummy, and some of the levels in Tomb Raider. Lara Croft goes there every now and again. Does Rick Dangerous go there? I'm not 100% sure. Let me know what you think, Sting. Do. So yeah, no. What do I think of this game so far? Well, it's quite enjoyable. I would play it if it came out back in the day. It would have been a huge hit, as many of these homebrews were. It's novel. It's got moves that other ones haven't had, and maybe it is influenced by Lemmings a little bit, but more often the DOS game in 1985. Was it an arcade game? I don't think so, but it might have been. You might be able to tell me. There's a similar game on the Atari 2600. Well, it's not really that similar, really. The Mountain King, I think that one's called. So have a look at that if you haven't already. I don't expect you to remember everything. I sure don't. I'm lucky I can remember my PIN number, where I live, and what time my bus turns up for work. So that's about it, theory, the big 3. Dooby-dooby-doo. It's an Egyptian style music playing here. Whether the levels stay yellow all the time or they'll go to a different colour would be nice to see. So I recommend this one. It's a thinking game. You know, requires a little bit of practice. Got off level 1 quite easily, but I'm making a Horlicks of this. The thing is, the trick is with the skill involved. As I said, you can't carry an item and jump at the same time. When you pick up one of these pickaxes, you can't drop it again, so you're stuck with it until you can dig through the hole. There's only a limited number of those there. You need to plan your way forward to get to all the gems and return to where the gateway opens and then escape, baby. Walk like an Egyptian, bub 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 bub. All the kids in the marketplace say, way-oh, zxspectrum. Walk like an 8-bit man, bib bib. Oh, come on. Oh, mummy, they're trying to get me now. Yes. Oh, the honey monster for the sugar puff said, tell me about the honey money. But honey mummy, but I don't think he was talking to ancient Egyptian mummies from thousands of years ago. If you are an ancient Egyptian mummy from thousands of years ago, then comment in the comment section below. My favourite Egyptian god is Anubis. You might have a different one. There was an Atari 2600 game as well we reviewed. I can't remember the name of these. My memory's not great. Yeah, it was like a vertical scrolling one. It wasn't very interesting. We just went gradually upwards and upwards. Right, okay, let's get on to the next screen. Mr. Bean. Right, scrolling's not particularly good there, but anyway, better than they could have done that or a flip screen. Maybe flip screen would have been better than that rather awkward scroll, but never mind. I'm quite a good fan of RetroWorks. You're never going to get dross from them. You know, they're saying it's pretty good. Based in Spain, as I say. Quite a few games to get your teeth into from them. So you can see I've got a diamond up the top there through those blue cyan, I think, doors. And we've got a yellow one as well. I think we can walk through those doors if we get it correct. Right, buff that, baby. You can walk through those cyan and white doors if you get to the right angle. I just, that blue crystal above me is proving a bit of bother. Maybe I need to somehow do it from above, perhaps. The dove from above. Yeah, that's wrong. I should do it from above. It's quite often you work it out too late, but there's always a next time. We aim the reviews to be about 10 minutes long. Sometimes they go a bit longer than that. As I say, it's not a walkthrough. I'm just telling you how the game plays. A bit of a reference point to it, a bit of stupidity as well. We're stress busting always. Just a bit of an idea of whether you want to play this or not, whether you like it, whether you agree with me or disagree with me, whether you'll give it a swerve, play something else. Because let's face it, in the retro gaming world, in the ZX Spectrum in particular, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of games to play. We haven't got the time to play all of them, so you know, we'll just pick the ones that we've got the best use of. Right, so some people learn from their errors. I don't. I just seem to keep going. I think that's probably why I'm still on YouTube. Yes, there's lots of channels when I started. They've all died. Well, a few of them might be still going. Replaced by other channels. They've got more followers than me. Then some of those died, or they lost the will to live with it. It takes a lot of dedication, you know, to keep up channels like this. It's not as easy as you think. But there we go. I think if you do it for the fun of it, you got a better chance of winning. Although I would like to do this full time, I know the chances are pretty remote. So I'll keep putting it up, knowing that I'm helping some people with the mental health. Not everyone gets it. Some people give me a load of abuse. They say, this guy, he doesn't pause a breath, he just keeps talking and talking and talking. Well, that's true. That is the style of the channel. I mean, it goes in its own direction. There's plenty of other channels which are slow talking. They give you factual information. They have a laugh sometimes. It's a whole degree. But this one, I will keep going on and on and on like a madman. I make no apologies for it. But yeah, people want to keep giving me stick. Normally the same people. It's up to them. While they waste their time, I'm going to just keep going. Because you like it, you're watching this. I like you. We'll keep going and going. Until we run out of games, which is never, ever, ever going to happen. God, I don't know what year I have to keep doing this for us to run out of games. First of all, they'll have to stop making them, so I'll have to outlive everyone that does these. And then who's going to be watching it? I'm not sure, Al Gore. I don't think Al Gore's watching, or any other vice president from the past. Right, I can't be going too much longer. I'm pretty much stuck on level 2. I've run out of ideas. I'm devoid of ideas. I'm just a nincompoop archaeologist walking around a tomb in a pyramid, playing Indiana Nincompoop Jones and not getting anywhere further. See you tomorrow, Indiana Jones. Yeah, Disney, if you want to go a different direction with Indiana Jones, whoever owns it now, I'm available. Indiana Nincompoop, please. That'll be me, with my whip and silly hat, as I go to different places and fight Nazis. Pyramid 2. I'd love to get to Pyramid 3. As you can see, I'm not very good. I'm stuck on Pyramid 2. I'd imagine Pyramid 3's got even more tools and stuff to find. There we go. Right, I'll just, you know, I'm not sure I use all my lives. I've got one life left. Dude, I prefer, for games like this, I prefer the classic Turmoil, which is similar. Well, you didn't have too many tools, it's just collecting oil to build cars. But, you know, it just reminds me of that for some reason. And I've been duffed again by a mummy. Billy whip, billy billy whip. He does he look like an archaeologist, or does he just like someone wearing a silly beret? If you are someone walking around wearing a silly beret, pretending to be an archaeologist, what's that? An archaeologist? Then comment in the comment section below. It's been hot today. Maybe I got sunstroke or something. There's lots of strokes, of course. Backstroke, front crawl, butterfly. Name your favourite stroke below. Not doggy paddle though. That's a weak one. Although you can. It's not very good for getting escaping the shark. Probably better off with a speedboat. Right, that person that gets annoyed with the channel, he's still watching it. He's going to get very annoyed with this commentary. Never mind. Never mind. Right, I think we better get out of here because, you know, it's quite clear my skill level needs a day practice to get past here. So I hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Kings Valley, well put together game from RetroWorks in 2009. Spanish outfit there, based on a DOS game from 1985. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that in the comment section below. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.
Walk like an Egyptian, bub 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 bub. All the kids in the marketplace say, way-oh, ZX Spectrum. Walk like an 8-bit man, bib bib.